What's up everybody, Dilla here, MinimalistSurvival.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make a replacement Kydex sheath to take the place of the cheap knife dueling piece of junk that came with your original Becker BK11 or your BK14 Escobar or any other knife for that matter. They're a great alternative to leather because they won't hold moisture and they will not dull the blade. So let's take a quick look. It's real easy. I'll show you how to do it. Alright, the first thing you're going to need to do is to take a piece of Kydex and cut it to size. So what you'll do is you'll take your square, you'll score it a couple times, and once you've scored it well, you should be able to just fold it and break it. And then we'll cut this piece in half to give us the correct size to make our sheath. I'm going to do this sheath in two pieces because it's a neck knife. It's more symmetrical and they come out even on both sides, so they're ambidextrous and they work better for a neck knife application. What you're going to do once you get your two pieces cut to size is you're going to stick them in the toaster oven for about 5 minutes at about 325 degrees. And while you're waiting for those to come out, you're going to want to coat the blade of whatever knife you're making a pattern for with just some blue painter's masking tape, just to give you a little bit of clearance inside the sheath. What you want to make sure is whatever you're using to give you your tension or your retention is not taped. That way you have a good snug fit around whatever is going to keep the knife in place, but just a little bit of room for the blade to breathe. In about 5 minutes, we'll be ready to put it in the press. When your Kydex is ready to come out of the oven, it'll have about the consistency of leather. You're going to want to don some just regular cotton gloves. Stuff comes out, it's pretty hot. You lay your first piece down. Place the blade where you like it. Place your second piece on top. And go ahead and close your press. Once your new sheath has had enough time to cool, just simply pull it out of the press. Make sure it's firmed up properly. Should be nice and stiff and ready to go. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take a pencil and you're going to mark out your outline and where you're going to drill your holes to put your rivets. Alright, so there we have our outline marked. We're going to give us our basic shape, and we have the holes marked where we're going to drill to put our rivets in place. So the next step is going to be to use whatever you have to drill your holes. I'm just using a hand drill still. Maybe I'll get a press for Christmas, huh? But yeah, so we're going to drill these holes out. Alright, once we have our holes in, we need to be mindful of which way we're going to carry this, whether we're going to carry it right-handed or left-handed, because that's going to dictate which way you put your rivets in. When you put your rivets in, you obviously want the pre-flared side to be the show side. It looks cleaner, it's a nicer finished edge. So we'll put those in the right way for this to be a right-handed carry, because that's the way I carry it. And what you'll do is you'll just put the rivet in the hole, and then we'll put it in the press. What you'll end up with is a nice looking, great little rolled rivet. Now we'll do the other 5 of these. Alright, once you have all your eyelets in and your outline drawn, we're going to cut it closer to size and then hit it with the grinder or the sander and get it down to shape. Alright, before you finish and sand it to shape, what I usually do is plug the inside with a piece of masking tape. You just want to prevent any grit and stuff from getting inside the sheath. You want to prevent anything getting in there that might scratch the blade. And once you're done, you'll still probably want to go ahead and blow it out really well with an air compressor or whatever you might have. So let's sand this bad boy to shape. Once you get your new sheath sanded to fit for size, the next step is to take just some acetone and a rag and just go around the outside edges really well, just to clean up any sanding marks and just to smooth the surface. Once you've completed the acetone wipe down and you've got the edges all cleaned up, the last step before checking fit and having a completed Kydex sheath is to wipe the whole sheath down really well with WD-40 or any other oil. Get rid of any pencil marks. Just do a general cleanup. Hit the edges really well and just wipe the entire sheath down really well with WD-40 again, or any other 3-in-1 or any other just good oil, and make sure it's clean. Whether you need to wash it out, let it dry, or blow it out with an air compressor or whatever, you do not want any grit or anything inside of the sheath stuck in there that might scratch the blade. Well, there it is, guys. Turned out really nice. Got a good positive retention. Fits really well. Ready to string it up. You guys make sure you get your Kydex here. If you need any tools or rivets or anything, you can get those over here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and good luck. Thanks for tuning in. Jay Dilla signing out. MinimalistSurvival.com.